My name is Joe. I live at the Refuge, downtown Oklahoma City. I've lived here for about 2 years, just over 2 years. Been involved with this ministry for over 3 years now. Moved here from California, and God has really changed my heart as to what ministry looks like and what it means to live my life as a Christian. Live with intention and living life on mission, so to speak. The week that we're going to be here, or the few days we're going to be here for the Church 2011 youth gathering, we're going to be focused just on that. Relationships with each other, relationships with Christ, and then what it looks like to really love your neighbor. And too often our Christian walk is boiled down to attending a church service on Sunday, which is good to be connected to your local body, but it's boiled down to just that, or to going to a youth group on Wednesday night. And what we're going to be trying to communicate at the Church 2011 is the importance of relationships in our pursuit of mission, and the importance of living your life on mission where God has you. That's going to look different for every person that comes to this event, but you're going to get a good idea of what that looked like in lives of leaders that are going to be a part of the event, and then what that could look like in your life where you're at today. I think when we look at ministry or missions in our own city, it's really hard to think of it in the context of your own city, your own neighborhood. A lot of times people will look overseas, to third world countries, where they see the perception is that's where the true need is, and they completely avoid the need that is really in their own backyard. And so being able to recognize and meet those needs, not out of a heart that is coming from a place of I'm in a better place than you are, but in a heart where you're approaching it as a true servant, where you're there not only to meet someone's need, but you're there to change your heart and to die to yourself, to die to the things that are around you, and really reach out in relationship, recognizing that it's a two-way street. You're not there to help them, but you're there to pursue a relationship with them, and through that, hopefully lives will be changed, including yours. And so I guess that's really what's going to be focused on during the few days we're down here at the Refuge, and I think it's just going to be a lot of fun to be a part of. In addition to the focus on missions and what that looks like for you, we're going to be focused on discipleship. And discipleship is something that really I don't think is too often talked about, but it's something that we're called to do. We're called to be disciples, and we're called to make disciples. And so we really want to figure out what that intimacy looks like, what that vulnerability looks like, and how we can grow in Christ together, and how we can utilize the community that God's placed around us to build each other up in our faith, where it's an environment where your problems become my problems, and we work through those together, not where your problems are your problems and they're hidden from me and mine are mine and we deal with it separately. We work on those together, and we really fight for character and fight for what our true identity in Christ is. So this weekend's not, or the few days, it's not about social justice, it's not about self-help, it's about changing our lives and becoming more like Christ, so He can use us to change other people's lives, and they can become more like Christ.